as you get a look inside Everbank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between... Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. Leading them out is a guy who's been a Raider starter since day one. In his third season now, it's Derek Carr.
And the Raiders believed in him enough to select him, so we knew that they liked him. But after they watched him play as a rookie, they realized they had their quarterback, and they wanted to build around him. Remember last year they drafted Amari Cooper to get him a #1 receiver, and they fortified the offensive line to make sure they could protect him. They know they have their #1 guy for a while, and they want it.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not...
So on fourth down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Now a handoff here to his running back. There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. First down. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So they put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a...
Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open...
Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play, trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there with an unbelievable 5th touchdown of the game. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going for the defensive guys? Plays.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, and this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. execute your job.
He's got time in the pocket. He's going to air one out. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It's a big play there for Oakland. 44 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because you usually have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
They come out here in the eye. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. Joining only Gale Sayers, his men with a 6-touchdown performance in a single game. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in,
now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Ryan Quigley now. He's been terrific so far. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. And tough starting field position here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
and that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep, and on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we send you a couple hours south to Orlando, let's check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Jaguars have been worked over in the first half and trail big right now. The Raiders took control of the game, and unless something drastic changes, it seems like they might be able to coast to victory. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. First and 10, great blocking on this long run, and he'll take this 80 yards for the score. The lead now at 8. Now second and 8, they'll go with the run here, and a quick three-play drive ends with the score. Raiders go up by 15. Raiders with the ball midway through the second. Run play coming up here, and he'll win the first to the end zone. Raiders up now by 22. Raiders with the ball midway through the second. The blocking here will free up the run. He'll rush in for a 5th time in the first half. The lead grows to 22. Raiders down late in the second quarter. This run will go off the left side, and he'd go in for the 8-yard touchdown.
All right, Larry, indeed a one-sided affair to this point as we get set for half 2. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, look at the Jew. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. it to him right up the gut. A beautiful spin and room to run. He's got daylight past the 20 and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there, setting the NFL mark with his 7th touchdown of the game. And the silver and black continue to roll. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness first to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Shreds the tackle. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. Extending the NFL record with his 8th touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are pouring it on. Well, they ran the toss, trusting he had the speed to get to the edge, and he did.
And there really wasn't any doubt about that, because the scouting report told you that this guy could flat out run. When you give him a little bit of space and a chance to get there, he usually does.
Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out just inside the 20. Yes, inside just calls it at the 19-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And the confidence from last week carrying over to this week.
2 weeks in a row. And I have to admit, last week, I thought they were going to really struggle running the football. I thought that they had a real challenge on their hands, and they more than met it and created big-time openings. He just absolutely hurtled through, and they figured, why not? Let's carry it forward this week. Again, the same thing. All the blocking schemes are there. I think they've really done a great job. That B gap between the guard and the tackle has been there all game for them, and they continue to explode.
He's just going downhill.
Not only downhill, but with incredible force. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. defense now. They trot back out, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you call it, realize and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Going to give this time to the tailback.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the
and now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Great play there. Shattering the NFL record with his 9th touchdown. And the silver and black continue to roll. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee.
Here's Ryan Quigley now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a first down.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Bjorn Werner, former first-round pick, is in on the stop.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab. Stop the jab, get and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And on the ground they go with a running back. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can be shifty and also run some power and break tackles as we just saw on that pickup.
Now they try the right side here. And some space here. There he goes right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it. And as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Here's Ryan Quigley now as he's on the punt for Jacksonville. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. this run to get this up over the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on first down.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
What a tremendous play. The running back's vision, he gets to the end zone, and guess what he does? Congratulates everyone else on his offensive unit, thanking them for getting him there.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Still on his feet. Here's the Jags defense now as they head back out there. And this is an afternoon that they're going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And that's going to be hard for them to do because they still have to go watch film. And so someone's going to point out all the errors, but you're exactly right. Can they set that aside and get themselves geared up for a better performance down the road?
Maybe some of them at least have dinner to look forward to with their families after this one.
Well, I've got dinner to look forward to with you, and I know who's mine.
Yep, not me. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And with that carry, he has done it. He breaks the single-game rushing record.
How about doing it in the spotlight of our game? How wonderful is that to see all those yards accumulated, culminating in a brand new NFL record.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And a cutback left and a crease here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
That long run for a touchdown is a great example of if you get it back to the second level, anything can result, and it's usually something good.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give them 16 on the pickup, and the Raiders are going to have a first down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Raiders, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. Next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile for Jacksonville, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.
Peace out, you guys. I'm going.